Hey guys, Matthew Ventures here coming at you with another YouTube video. So today we're going to be looking at the comments of one of our new game, um, Tony Hawk's Existential Nightmare. This was a game we kind of made as a goof in a week. It was a lot of fun to make, and somebody did a playthrough of it, which we love. So if you want to make a playthrough of any of our games, we still don't have a good playthrough of NSA Insurance, so feel free
Oh
to
yes,
point
please
that
play that
game.
game. I mean, no, I mean
No,
this is crazy. We made this game in a week.
Scott just interrupted me there, but
Yeah,
you
sorry,
can start.
sorry, Matthew. But basically, I just want to jut in here and say this is completely unexpected. Because we made this game, and like all our games, it had zero traction to begin with, and like almost all our games, it had zero traction afterwards. However, for some reason, somebody found this and and posted it, and I'm not gonna lie, this video has more views than our game does. But it has 84 comments, which is crazy because one of the things that me and Scott love is seeing what the players think. Scott has responded to every single review our apps have ever gotten, and
Yes, we have.
so
Well, probably not. To be honest, No Stranger at one point was getting a lot of reviews, so then I gave up. But like, yes, every new review I try to respond to. So yeah,
yeah, so we just wanted to read the comments and hear what people think. But yeah, if
I've
you
already I've already read all of these. By the way, I sent it to Matthew. Matthew was like, "Oh, we got to do a video." So my reaction. I'll try to pretend like I'm hearing it for the first time. I guess.
I would love to see a playthrough if somebody could do it live because I want to see your reactions to like all the crazy shit that happens. But this is almost as good. I love watching our players play our games. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, let's see this.
Also, let's take a moment of silence for the man who this game would not be possible with that if he wasn't alive, Tony Hawk himself. So
Tony
if you don't
Franklin
mind,
Hawk. Well, I
just
think
like
that
one
the real
technical
hero
moment.
of this game is Rodney Mullen, but yeah, Tony's kind of the anti-hero, and of course you got Stephen Caballero, who also
But
makes an appearance.
I think we should make it. We love Tony Hawk.
Oh, we love Tony. Yeah, sorry. I mean, this game's silly, but I think my reflection in the game makes it pretty clear that, I mean, that guy means a lot to me.
Anyway, I'll shut up. You feel free. Just read the comments.
Yeah, yeah, sure. 99.9% of human activity is nothing more than boring and predictable stupidity. But every now and then, someone has an original thought. That thought is this game. Oh, thank you, Edward P.
That's a
this
really nice comment. That's a
that
really
is so
sweet
nice.
comment.
This is an idea I had for a few years, and I kept telling Scott, and we were like, "Yeah, that's a stupid idea." But finally, Scott was like, "You know what? We got to do it," and we made it happen. All right, maybe you should read the next one.
Oh Jesus Christ! Somebody actually made this game? Question mark. I guess we've come full circle. The joke was Castle Super Beast was making fun of the new Tony Hawk's game that was being made about how Tony Hawk is old now and still clinging to his legend, and they were talking about Tony Hawk. Lets the reality set in about he's old now in his new game whenever he falls out of it, making existentialism despair jokes.
Ooh, I wanna be able to click the replies, but it's gonna disappear you for a second. I don't know where I actually don't know where this meme started, but I found it on Twitter. And it's just like a funny thing. Man, I thought this was the 18th anniversary. Dude, I'm so happy people enjoyed it. Skate, skate till you die, crashing down the tree, merrily, 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 your soul will never be free. I like that.
That's a better lyric than pretty much all the lyrics in the
Yeah,
game.
we need that guy. We need that guy in the sequel. Whoever raised these kids doing the voiceovers, characters, give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, it's my brother. My brother did all of the children in the game. Um, Kids bully me for what I like. I'll put their heads on a pike. Psych!
Matthew wanted to access line
Yeah,
so
I didn't like this line at all. I hated it. I hated this line. Scott fought very hard for this line. Wait a minute. Are they singing over royalty-free music? Yes, we have no budget. If that wasn't obvious. No, we made this game for about $100. That's what it cost in the end. But I think we bought a
was
few
it was
songs,
it
but almost all of them were free.
oh yeah, we did pay to like kind of license that one
Yeah, one song we found was royalty free, but
yeah.
then it was not. We weren't sure. We thought that we were gonna get in trouble, so we bought it
He
anyway.
wanted you to pay $10 through his Patreon in order to get his whole catalog, which his catalog was quite beautiful. So
Yeah,
we
there you go.
we decided to go for it.
Kevin McLeod, I think, makes an appearance as well. We love him.
Yeah, he's classic. He is our composer for.
Humanity wasn't ready. True. Gnarly score, bruh. Haven't watched the full thing yet, but the 5 minutes really put a smile on my face. Dude, I'm happy. I'm happy people are vibing. Yeah, it's definitely something else. One of the funniest games. Wow. Man, that means a lot. Thank you. Please, someone send this to Tony. I want Tony to play this so bad, but I think he'll hate us. I'm really worried that he'll get mad at us.
He's a very cool guy.
He's a cool guy. I
And
hope he likes
if
it.
anybody donates, we should probably give money to his foundation at some point as well. Some
I think
part
so.
of that money.
Yeah. The game has made $0 so far. Just to clarify. In case you thought we added the 900 donation as a bit of a joke. But
when you go to download the game, it asks you for a fair and reasonable price, and we made it $900. So
yeah, we thought
as a joke,
it's diegetic. I don't know what's happening. How'd they get Tony Hawk as a voice actor? Did they get his brother Mike? Oh shit! They know my brother's real name. That's kind of creepy.
Does Tony Hawk have a brother named Mike or no?
Does he? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh wow! If Tony has a brother named Mike and I have a brother named Mike, that's pretty wild. That must be it.
Through my city, coolest kid on the block. I'm the skater with the biggest ollie. 2, 3, maybe.
That's good.
4.
I like that line. Yeah, the meme is real. Tony Hawk 5 is looking good.
This is my favorite comment on the whole thing. Laggy.
Where does it say that?
Laggy.
I legitimately can't tell if this is made by a 12-year-old with great humor or by an adult. Either way, it's better than I expected. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people are mentioning the PS5 game, so that was just recently announced, and I had no idea it was coming, but that's kind of cool. If you see the making of video, we were actually thinking about stealing the the Tony Hawk 3 graphics, but we didn't. We used different ones. It's like if Surreal Entertainment made a video game. The animations especially. I'm not familiar with those guys. I should check them out. What in hell's name? It's a masterpiece. I bet you $5 I Want a Place is going to make a video about this. Man, I hope more people will get to play the game. I feel like maybe, Scott, we should do another run and just tell people that people are enjoying this game. It's so hard to get your game noticed. You know, you make a game and nobody cares. But
what a story. Brings me to tears.
Man, if somebody...
Wait, scroll up. What does that say? Scroll up. I kind of want the Lizard Overlords Resetter Simulation things to honestly.
That's fair. Yeah, it's half like people who are vibing with it, half people who are like, ooh, kill it with fire. It's too much. Not even dust. What the fuck vibes? Not even dust. I don't know what that is. Actually really like the lyrics. Thanks. We worked really hard on them. Adult Rodney sounds like Goofy, and you can't change my mind. Yeah, I think that was definitely an inspiration. Actually, I was trying to go for Patrick from SpongeBob and SquarePants. That was kind of my closest inspiration. Who am I? What am I doing with my life? This wouldn't be out of place on Adult Swim. Yeah, Adult Swim publishes amazing games. I think that would be sick, man. A Devolver kind of thing. We would love to work with them if we found a funny idea.
Oh my god, somebody called us. Somebody said unrealistic solar panels didn't exist in 1980. If you scroll down, that was it. That 19, yeah. Nice hat.
That's a good point.
Nice hat.
That is a good point.
Nice.
Yeah, we should have caught that.
This is the kind of world we wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's speculative. Wow, he did the 900. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy that he actually did the 900. This looks like it was made in PS4 Dreams. Thanks. This is below porn acting. Oh, boy.
Well, first off, I guess I know what they mean.
I guess I know what they mean. I'm so glad our lemon tree finally grew and sprouted fruitful lemony lemons. Oh my god, I know exactly what he's talking about. That's a famous porn film, actually. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but there's a famous porn film about a lemon tree. That's known for its acting. That's so funny that they reference that. That's a very. See, I don't get most of the references, but I picked up on that one. Hello, I'm sorry to say it's second. I am sorry to say it's second. I don't know what that means. Sometimes the comments can be a little cryptic, like this one. But no way in hell, can't do it. The cringe is strong. Cringy, no way. This is legendary. Love how people don't even know what cringe is anymore. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, we were going for camp. But you know what happens sometimes? You go for camp and you settle on cringe. That's just kind of how it goes these days. You camp too far and you're in cringe territory. Yeah,
Yeah.
as my YouTube fans know, I'm no stranger to the cringe. That's my most popular video. Wow, that's awesome. I mean, I can't wait to see what more
Well,
people say. It's so fun
big
to hear.
big thank you to Alpha Beta Gamer who played the game and showed it to his audience. That's
Yes,
It's
and
a really, I don't think, I'm getting a lot of echo. I'm sorry. I'm like having a difficulty talking, hearing
sorry,
myself.
meet you. Oh, but then I can't hear you.
But it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal.
Just
I was
lower it.
just going to say that, like, I see sometimes there are people who make games who are very upset about YouTube playthroughs of their games. And I guess I don't, I'm not sure why. I feel like as an indie developer, playthroughs are kind of what has always made our games pop and like it's almost like a very symbiotic relationship.
I like playthroughs, and obviously I'm a big fan of the fan art that we get, just because I feel like that's a way that the community is giving to us, because we made something, we gave it to them, and I think the coolest thing a creator can see is like something that they gave remixed and given back to them, whether it's just in a reaction from a video or if it's like something creative like a fan art. Yeah, thanks to Alpha Beta Gamer, thanks to Warp Door, everybody who's checking it out. I mean, it's incredible. Somebody who I really look up to, Robert Yang, actually gave it the post a like, which I was like, oh shit, because he's a developer I really like. So it's so cool. It's so cool to see people playing the game and checking it out. Yeah, I
Yeah,
hope they
for
like what we
sure.
do next. Our next game though is very serious though.
Well, I think every game we make has silly elements in it. Like we just kind of like to because every I don't know how to put it, but almost if you don't how do I articulate? It's like you gotta have like everything. And
You gotta
obviously
get
Tony
everything.
Hawk has some very very emotional moments with the it's a very serious story about when the mother comes in and has a very emotional conversation.
No.
Um,
What's your
but
favorite? What's your favorite part about Tony Hawk, and what was your favorite part of making Tony Hawk?
favorite part of Tony Hawk is probably mm, probably I am the Hawk when he goes up and then he goes.
I know that part's so laggy. I feel ashamed about that part, but yeah, no, that's a good one.
Yeah, but
Yeah, my favorite part is similar. It's all of Rodney's animations.
you did a really
Because
nice job
Rodney's
with it.
always on his like. There's sort of a subplot, which is that like Tony is like revered, and the whole thing is like, oh, he's the one, like he's gonna do the
Yeah,
900. But like secretly, kind of like behind the scenes, I wanted to strongly infer that like Rodney's a living legend, and like like when he's just like casually coming to hang out, he does like crazy 360 flips. Because I feel like Rodney is kind of like the people don't really revere him as the hero he is. I think in skate culture.
and then the fun part, yeah, Ronnie seems like a really great guy. He seems very chill and nice. So does, as I said earlier, so does Tony. They both seem
Yeah,
pretty
they're both
cool.
awesome.
But we should play. We should play this. That would make it go full circle. We play the game with Tony and Rodney Mullen, and then we watch them play. That would be so awkward.
Wow.
Um,
If they sat down to play this game, that would be incredible.
and then my favorite part of making was probably "Price of Paradise" because it's just such a fun song because you could really go crazy with it. And then also the ending because like we put in like a there's like a game theory in here for Matt Pat if he wants to game theory
I
it.
met that guy once. He's so
Oh, yeah,
tall.
was he nice?
What's
He's
the game
tall.
theory? What's the game theory, Scott?
Wait, no, but I'm saying Matt Pat is tall, or you said, or is he
Yeah.
nice?
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
saw him one time. I was like, "Oh my god, it's Matt Pat." And he turned, he was like walking with his handlers and he was like
that's nice.
Yeah, it was
Where
cool.
was that?
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Did you see
Where
his new video on
where was that?
we I was at what's the conference that's free for developers in
Uh,
LA?
uh, I'm not sure.
It was E3. It was E3.
Oh, E3.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
saw him at E3.
What's the game theory? Well, we can't tell people. Dude.
Oh, okay. All right, you'll have to tell me afterward.
I'll say it's very obvious. Like,
Okay. Well, maybe I'm missing something. No, that's cool. I'm yeah, I'm excited to see where Tony goes. If anybody else plays it, that'd be pretty cool. you know. And the assets are free, so if you want to like go in and make a version 2, then you're free to do that. Well, they're not free. You got to buy them, but if you go in and make something, that'd be sick.
From the Unity asset store. We
Yeah,
didn't make these assets.
yeah, you could buy it. It's like $100.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Well, $13 for the characters, and then how much is the town?
I think the town was like 40, and the splines were like 30.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can make your own Tony. Make Tony Hawk Part Two.
You could do it. I love this screenshot too. That's such a good scene. I love when he's facing the ground and he flips over. That's fun. My favorite part of the game was Michael, like my little brother Mike doing all the voices. I feel like, and this is something we've experienced in all of our games, but voice talent just adds something, you know? Like they come in with their own creative vision and they mix it up in a way like, I don't know, I find myself like laughing at it in a whole new way when I hear Mike's stuff.
No,
Yeah.
it makes sense. And then what was your favorite part to make?
My favorite part to make was Rodney. That was working with Mike.
Oh,
That was my
okay.
favorite part to make. Yeah, because
But your
basically,
favorite part was the Rodney stuff. Gotcha.
yeah, because I have that part that I kept in the making of video where like I spit out my water. Like that's authentic. Like we were laughing so much during the creation of the stuff, and I'm really excited to show this to him because Mike's a YouTuber too, and so he's gonna love to see that people are playing.
Shout out Bubble or Bust. Give him a
He
subscription.
should, yeah. You're gonna see him in the comment section, like repping his stuff. Definitely.
Well, guys, I just want to say, as Matthew Ventures right here, I was the progenitor of this idea, and I've been mulling it over for 2 years now. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has played it, and honestly, genuinely, even if you hate it, we love to hear that too. Like
Yeah, we do. We do.
please do like insult it in a funny way though. Like give a proper criticism. Don't give a half-assed like, oh, it was bad. I want to hear like it was the worst thing I've ever played or something like that. That's what I want. Or even constructive criticism. That's good too.
Yeah, we're definitely going for strong, polarizing reactions as always. Right on. Well, yeah, I think Matthew spoke for both of us. Definitely follow Matthew on Twitter. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I mean, we're making cool stuff, so check out our Facebook or Twitter. I'll link it in the description.
Yeah, Black Vein Pro, and then at Mr. Ventures on Twitter. I post some memes occasionally, and I'm with the great.
We got good stuff coming for you guys. We'll catch you later.
See you guys.